Hi, this is Mike Hamilton. It's the end of the session for the 25th of January, so just looking at today's video. Here is the tally for swing trading of trades suggested in the videos, the free videos, and so far we've got a tally of 2,857 points so far. This is completely up to date. So a couple of stop outs there, one lot today in fact, Aussie New Zealand. We looked at this in the Monday night traders round table and the room decided this was a good trade, so I set it up and took it and got a stop out. Never mind, doesn't happen often. We had a good run here. This is the Shooting Star. Finally got paid on the Shooting Star at the pound. We'll look at that a bit later on. Wedge breakout was 460 points, etc. In the room itself, we took 208 points on the pound versus the US dollar on the week GDP data, and I called 78 points in the euro yen and 60 points in the CAD yen. The CAD is very strong and those two were selling off, so they were shorts. Right, let's get looking at the charts. We'll start off by looking at the FTSE. We are above the 50 MA, but we've just got the 8 and 20 crossing here. So on week GDP data we could see a breakdown here tomorrow. The one particular UK stock I've been looking at and tracking, but not wanting to get positioned long in a stock with this market potentially coming off. The little Shooting Star up there with a gap to the 8, that's taken a while to play out. But we've had, if you look at the waves on this, let's get this shorter. We've had 3 nice waves up since July last year, so there's the trend line, so we could be looking at the trend line. This is a little sort of fake out up here. That's 6,100 in the FTSE, so let's see if we can get below the 50 EMA. I am liking the gold here. We have a reversal bar on a key support level. Low RSI, not extreme RSI. I am going to go long the gold tomorrow for a break of this bar with a stop down here at 13.21. Been waiting for an opportunity to get back into gold. I am going to take this opportunity to get back into gold. Triple top drop, but I do like to see reversal bars on key levels like this, and this is for me. This oil has been incredibly weak, difficult to trade because it's been moving out in the Euro session, not the US session, particularly these last 2 days. So yet another tough week trading. We had sideways action last week. Nice day on Thursday, day after the invents, and then this is a great swing trade. There's a reversal bar on the 50 MA. It's great for a swing trade, but we're down below the 50 MA on the weekly. So 2 huge weeks to the downside. So it wasn't that long ago we were up at 93.50, looking as if we can get up to 95. So no trades in this. If you didn't take the reversal bar under the 50 MA, just stand aside and let's see what happens tomorrow with the invents and the Fed day. Swing long wheat. Nice bull flag here in the weekly and nice 50 MA break here. So I'm going to manage my profits, lock in some profits up here. I'm going to keep my stop down here below 808. I still think I can get up to close to $9 on wheat. This is the stop out. Went long on this one at the 50 MA. Had stopped 2 bars back and got stopped out today. The weekly is good. The weekly, this is so far just a pullback for the weekly. Looks as if we're going to break out of the weekly last week's close. So a little bit disappointing. It doesn't often happen, but I'll take stop outs as long as I stick to my rules. That's the Aussie New Zealand dollar. Still long this one. There's the hammer on the 50 MA. I took it in a 240-minute chart on this day here, and still expecting this to get up to 80 if we can bust through this resistance. If you're not in it, you've still got an opportunity to get a pullback to 76.57 tomorrow, and let's see if that can move to the upside. Just bear in mind it is Fed day, so just be cautious. This is a trade we posted in the video last night from the traders round table. There's a classic great pull back to 95.85 and we are down to 94.47 and looking as if we're going to get back down to these lows here. This has been a good one to me. I've had good profits out of this, sort of a double bottom setup up to this resistance up here, so very nice to get more money out of this market. Day traded this one today, didn't hold it over because I want to wait to see if we can close below this trend line on the CAD yen, but two nice selling bars up here, so happy to take a short. Went right through 50 MA down here. The weekly is nicely under 50 MA, but just waiting to see. It is a 50 MA break here, so you could short a pullback to 82.63, but let's just wait and see if that breaks the trend. Aussie New Zealand, watching this very closely. With a 50 MA break yesterday, just not willing to look at this one because it's in a bit of a box play, waiting to see if this can break up through the wedge. Aussie New Zealand posted this one on this 50 MA break. Just stopped out of this one. Had my stop 2 bars back and just got stopped out of this one today, so taking profits in the Euro New Zealand. Euro's still holding up, still in this one, still long Euro, right up here at 137 again, and nice weekly, nice clean weekly, so no reason to get out of this yet. Let's see how this works out tomorrow. Day traded this Euro Yen to the downside on the 60-minute chart, and stopped out of my second half as it came back up, but let's see how that one, just still keep an eye on that one. That's a pretty bullish close, holding up on these highs on the Euro Yen. Still watching this US dollar CAD, a couple of higher closes up here with a weak oil, but just looking to see if we can get back up through here before I trade it. There's the pound Aussie dollar. Not trading it, it's right on the 50 MA. This could bounce here, it stopped right above it, but I'll definitely look for a short if we close below it tomorrow. Otherwise I certainly wouldn't want to go long this. This is a setup for a short. It's a lower high up here, but if you trade it you can have a very big stop. That's all I'd say, and the risk reward ratio with a big stop is not great. If you get an entry to 130.28 here, you got to stop all the way up there to stay in this, to have a high probability of staying in this one. The target would be right down here to 125, but your call. Right, let's just have a look at this pound. So a couple of others I want to quickly look at. So there was my short entry in the pound up here, this shooting star. Did have my stop 2 bars back up here, then I had my stop at just above the shooting star, and finally got paid today after 3 days of, well, I got in profit the first day, but then was slightly out of pocket the second and third day, but here I am getting paid. Right, if you're not in this, you could go swing short there at 158.97 to see if we can get back down to 50 MA, but look at the risk reward ratio. You have a stop up there at 160.25 roughly, and the target is going to be 157.24. So if you're not in this, I would recommend you stay away. So that's what I've got for you at the moment. The only thing that's setting up is the pound yen, if you're prepared to have a big stop, and gold. Otherwise, join me for the Fed day tomorrow evening, or the room in the morning, and email with any questions. Thanks very much. Bye.